to the NBA on 2K Sports. Our game tonight featuring the Miami Heat as they go up against the Memphis Grizzlies. Here in FedEx Forum, with Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and Allie LaForce on our sideline, I'm Kevin Harlan. So the opening lineup for the Heat, the post tandem, Adebayo and Ware. Norman Powell is out there with the chosen one, and it's Carter in at the three.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
And the Miami front office stand hinting at personnel and philosophical changes after last season.
Well, when you win 37 games, there's obviously cause for change. And the Heat are never complacent, Kevin, and they've got no interest in full-scale rebuild.
Here's Drake, drills the three-pointer.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And now, let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk with Memphis' head coach for a minute. Coach brought up the challenges that Bam Adebayo poses on both ends. He told me offensively, Bam doesn't force much. He gets his points within the flow of the offense. He's a great finisher and facilitator. And defensively, he can guard anybody. He might be the most versatile defender in the league. Back to you.
And Allie, thanks so much.
At the line for the Grizzlies, one shot.
And you look across the NBA landscape, Stan, a lot of turnover in the summer.
Yeah, Kevin, it takes a few weeks just to get used to seeing coaches and players in different spots around the league. And it'll take some time for those players and coaches to adjust as well.
And it's Carter missing.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
A chosen one with the rebound. He'd have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Out to Powell. There's a screen. 6 on the shot clock. And he overshot that one, missing.
Well, look, that's another missed opportunity. 1 for 5 now from the field.
Morant, left side. Lee sets a screen for Morant. Pass to Lee. Can't get it to fall. The Heat trail by 5. Powell outside. Outside, Adebayo. Here's the chosen one. Adebayo throws it down.
I love when they put Adebayo in that action. Bam is really quick for his size, making him hard to track.
Now here's Jackson. Lee outside. Pass to the bodyguard. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. The bodyguard's got his second bucket tonight.
Good way to start this game. If you want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. If he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
And so Eric Spoelstra will call a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes.
terrific season. Last season, he averaged 18 points per, 9 rebounds, and 4 assists. And for a reserve big man, not a big drop-off when he checks in the game.
Well, it's because he's someone that understands his role. He plays with confidence and helps provide stability when he's on the floor.
Powell finds Adebayo. Here's Drake. The bodyguard grabs the board. And the Grizzlies leading by 5. Here's the 3. That shot off the mark. From deep three-point land. The Grizzlies pull it in. This, of course, their first chance to play Miami this season.
And this was as even a matchup as you'll find in the NBA. Split the season series down the middle, one apiece.
Well, in terms of where they sit in the league, these teams are both in the middle of the pack, but both are looking to take the next step.
It's Morant missing. The Heat trail by 5. The electric Ja Morant, the leader of this team, Stan. What's his focus need to be going forward?
Well, look, Kevin, I think it's pretty simple with Ja Morant. We know how good he is. Can he keep himself on the floor on a consistent basis, which for Ja means staying healthy and staying out of trouble. If he can do that, there's no question about his ability or his ability to lead this team.
And it's the Heat with the ball. After Memphis hits the 3, the shot's good from Carter.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Here's the bodyguard. 11 points last game. There's Lee with the 3, and again it's Memphis with the 3.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
So the wing on the left, and that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. And now, here's the 2K leaderboard with the teams that last season scored the most second-chance points in the NBA. In third, the Grizzlies.
That's an effort stat for me. I mean, it shows you how hard this team works in the paint. They continue to pound the backboard.
Here's the chosen one. Really played well against Orlando in his last outing. Driving to the basket. With the block.
And you can see they're struggling from the field. And you know what, call it great defense or poor offense. Either way, they're limiting their scoring.
Morant left side. At the elbow, Lee. 5 to shoot.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, they've come out with more energy and effort, and that's reflected in the score.
What a great look here at this tremendous move from our AT&T Connected Cam point of view. And so Eric Spoelstra will call a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. it out a bit. Carter finds Adebayo. Back to Carter. The tray. It's rebounded by Memphis. The bodyguard's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Steps back. Grant. Outside Jackson. 6 to shoot. Oh, good with the triple.
Yeah, not at his most efficient this quarter. He's got to work on finding high percentage shots.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks a lot. Well, this September, Grizzlies legend Marc Gasol was enshrined in the Basketball Hall of Fame. A three-time All-Star and Defensive Player of the Year, Marc was acquired in a trade for his brother, Pau Gasol, who was likewise an All-Star with the Grizzlies. Marc, a fixture on and off the court in Memphis. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks a lot. And here are the Grizzlies now. The Heat getting the bucket. That's a 2 from Lee. From out of the wing, he knocks it down. Lee's got 11 points.
Strong start here early. 4 of his first 5 made.
Here's the chosen one. He's got 5. A jump hook. Adebayo with the bucket.
Well, Adebayo's going to work inside. That's what they want him to do.
And the Grizzlies choosing to move forward with Coach Islo to head their program, staying after he took over as interim head coach late last season.
Yeah, the first Finnish-born head coach in the NBA. He was a rising star coaching in Europe, now trying his hand in the best league on the planet.
The shot by Powell, no good.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Here's Lee. A chosen one with the rebound.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Now here's Powell. 11 points last game. Off target with the free throw line, Jay. It's Morant in the corner. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Second personal
In
foul.
recent seasons, availability has been a problem for John Morant. Greg, dig into that a little bit.
From a league suspension to multiple injuries, Morant has missed a significant amount of time, but we know when he's on the court, he's a game changer.
And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. He's ready to talk things through with them. Both teams making some changes here. That's good from Morant. And last season, the Heat with their worst finish in a decade. Greg, it was surprising.
Well, the Jimmy Butler saga hung over the middle part of the season. The team's best player had 1 foot out the door even before they traded him. So now this team pivots towards that younger core.
Both free throws good from Morant. And this Grizzlies organization, Greg, not afraid to innovate.
Yeah, we see that with the offense they've implemented. Different from just about any other team in the league. Rather than pick and roll, it's much more predicated on off-ball shifts and cutting.
Just a terrific perspective of that dunk from the Connected Cam, brought to you by AT&T. And so it's Memphis with it. 10-point lead. There's a good screen to the middle. Here's the body ball. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
Now here's Ball. Still scoreless. Left side, Adebayo. Just 5 to shoot. It's rebounded by Memphis. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
And the difference in that one, the efficiency from range. They really focused on getting good looks.
And they were just draining it from outside. A great team shooting performance.
Here's Paul after Memphis gets the three. And nothing is falling for him right now. Now here's Wells. And here's Morant. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
Now, here's Adebayo. Talking about that win against the Magic, he was definitely a major factor as well. Jaquez the pass to Pop. Mitchell outside. A three ball. The bodyguard grabs the board. The bodyguard's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here he's a three-point lead. Jerome's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Grizzlies. There's a minute left to play in the first quarter. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
No one covering.
Well, how about the response by Powell? Answering the call with a three of his own.
Morant scanning the floor. To the inside. Here's Aldama. Good. And the nice assist from Morant. And the Grizzlies lead by 19. 34 seconds left to play here in the first. Mitchell with the bounce pass. Powell for 3. And again, Miami with the triple.
Well, that's what Powell does. Uses his accuracy from lane to create space for this offense.
Now Morant. He had a 30-point outing their last game against New Orleans.
Yeah, and the effort on the boards last game gave them that many more chances.
Here's Wells. And he carries it back. The three-pointer off one. And so it's Memphis with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. And more than anything, their three-point shooting is what sparked them. A fantastic night from long range so far. We've got more in store for you right after this. So far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, the Grizzlies enjoying a nice lead here.
Throughout the first quarter, they did a great job of just running the offense.
Yeah, and I love to see this kind of communication between teammates. Great player movement, great ball movement.
On the court for the Heat, the chosen one out there with Mitchell. Then there's Jaime Jaquez. Then there's Carter. And it's Ware in at the 5 spot. Drake the pass to Carter. Jaquez against Edey. Here's Carter. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Here's Spencer. Puts up a 3. And Ware pulls it down. Ware's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Carter. from outside the arc. That's good for his third bucket. Now 3 for 6 from the field.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by, Spencer, the pass to Lee. Puts up a deep 3. It's hauled in by the Heat. The chosen ones got 4 rebounds in this game. To the paint. Carter kicks to Mitchell. Pass to the chosen one. Fade away. It's Miami with another.
Well, he's such a natural talent. Has all the skill needed to produce at a high level.
Here's Spencer. No scoring in this one. Now Edey. Over to the wing. Some nice passing there by Memphis. And another miss by Memphis.
Well, despite his lack of efficiency, the team has put together a good offensive effort tonight.
Oh, and there's the alley.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Jerome against Mitchell. Here's Spencer, and he's good on the 3-ball. And the Grizzlies lead by 10. And communication is so crucial to winning basketball. Coach, teams that can get on the same page quickly, they clearly have an edge, right?
Oh, absolutely. I don't know that there's anything other than effort, maybe, that is more important to good defense than communication. The only way teams can be on the same page on how we want to cover certain situations is with great talk. It's got to be early, it's got to be loud, and it's got to be repeated.
Now here's Lee. He's got 11. It's good.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
Miami shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
First free throw is good. And Coach Van Gundy, the big name for Memphis is Ja Morant, but his superstar trajectory hitting a little bit of turbulence.
Well, some of those troubles were self-inflicted, Kevin, but also questions about his high-flying style. As he said himself, the falls can take it out of you. And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
Here's Spencer. And the chosen one gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Spencer. It's tipped. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Miami.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
Here's Spencer. Just 2 to shoot. There's Jerome.
And you might want to think about working it inside more. The threes were falling earlier, but that's changed here in the second.
Here's Carter. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. The Heat have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
At the line for the Heat, Hart taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Carter. Carter hits them both.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunity, get to the line.
Here's Spencer. Here's Lee. And Lee with the stop.
Talk about timing. That lead pass was right on cue.
The Heat trail by 10. Mitchell with it. Hasn't made one yet. Edey with the rebound. Memphis has gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%. But they've continued to let him fly. Edey with it. Jaquez defending. And a wide open look for Lee. Nailed from three-point land. Lee's got 7 points here in this quarter. Here's the chosen one. He's got 9. Pass to Ware. Fires for 3. The putback. It's good on the putback.
I mean, he's doing all he can. He needs help out there.
Here's Aldama. Inside. It's stolen by Carter. Pushing it up. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Jaquez has got it back down to within single digits for Miami. Pass to Aldama. There's Lee with the 3. As he nailed it is good. He's now 8 for 14.
He's going to force them to have to make adjustments. That's number 4 in terms of triples in the half.
Here's the chosen one, covered by Lee. Here's Drake. It's rebounded by Memphis. Lee's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Spencer's shot is on.
Well, give credit to the defense for cutting him off. Normally, that'd be easy points for him at the rim.
Ware, no good.
Well, that alley-oop attempt, a case of just didn't finish the play.
Well, it's not easy to time that up. Just not quite in sync there.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isola. He's going to take a few moments to check in with his team and regroup. With this pause in the action, let's show you the teams that have scored the most points in the league last season. Second, the Grizzlies.
I just loved how this team attacked their opponents. You could see their confidence grow as the year went on, and the points really started to pile up.
And so it's Memphis with it. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Pass to Lee. Just 4 to shoot. Morant outside. Launches it. Rebound by the Heat. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
Yeah, they were able to maintain focus in a hostile environment, and that led to taking shots that made sense.
Well, and it's one thing to get the shot you want. It's another to make them. They've got good scorers on this team. Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForge on the sideline.
Thanks. John Morant looking to lead the way. He said, I set the tone. My teammates feed off of it, and I love to compete. That's how we all grew up playing on the blacktop outside, competing at a high
got that alpha mentality. Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks. And the Grizzlies leading by 10. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup.
Well, the defense did everything they could there, but his skills as a finisher, wow.
Pass to Carter. Launches a three. Sinks the triple. Carter's got 10 points in the quarter.
Knowing his team needs a lift, he's putting them on his back.
Lee outside. Off target from outside. The Heat trail by 9. Here's the chosen one. 11 points in the game. And here we go. Fast break, and Morant's got it.
Well, Morant knows his teammates rely on him to find them. Terrific pass right there.
The Heat have gone 8 of 16 from the field in the second quarter, a nice efficient 50%. Pass to Powell. Carter outside. No good from outside. And the Grizzlies leading by 11. The bodyguard passes to Morant. Crafty move. And sent back by Carter. Puts up a deep three. The bodyguard grabs the board. The bodyguard's got 9 rebounds now tonight.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of foul. And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for Ja Morant. He's coming off an excellent season. He averaged about 23 points per, 7 assists and 4 rebounds. But that's just part of the picture. His defensive presence goes beyond the stat sheet.
Yeah, his true impact on the defensive end cannot be measured by stats.
The Heat trail by 11. In the corner, Powell with it.
2 minutes remaining.
Pass to Adebayo.
2 minutes.
Here's the chosen one, covered by Lee. Shot clock at 5. Miami needs to get a shot off. Powell for 3. And Lee pulls it down. Lee's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Morant gets to Lee. And a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 4 assists now tonight.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Carter for 3. Grizzlies with the rebound.
Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not falling. Maybe time for a different approach.
The 3 from Morant. Miami grabs the miss. The chosen one's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Trying to end the drought. Offensive rebound. Second shot opportunity, and the layup is up and in. The chosen one's got 8 points in the quarter.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Back to Lee. Lets it go with the 3. That shot misses. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game. Break the pass to Adebayo. Yep, that one goes in there. Adebayo's got 6 points.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Lee outside. Good work defensively by Carter. And that does it for the first half of play. Memphis out in front, up by 10. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so is our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out.
Taking a look here at Miami, they started the season on a high note. Now they look to improve to 2-0.
Yeah, they look strong in that first matchup. Played with a lot of energy. We'll see if it carries over into this one.
Now looking at where we stand after 2 quarters, it has been a difficult game for the Heat.
They've been a step slow to close out on shooters all night, and that's why they've given up so many threes. Come on, man, show some hustle.
Perimeter D, apparently not their strong suit. And that about wraps it up. And as the 3rd quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. What can you say? Lee, an impressive effort here today.
Yeah, and the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
And defensively, they're giving him too many good looks out there. They need to start running him off the line.
And the Grizzlies leading by 10. Bodyguard is out there with Jaren Jackson. Then it's Morant. Then there's lights out. That's the move for Thomas Isolo as we begin the second half. Takes the 3. It's hauled in by the Heat. The chosen one's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. And he jams it with authority.
And that's rocking the rim. Give him the 2 points and tack on some for style.
Oh, he deserves them. He deserves all the points he can get there. Sensational. The Grizzlies shooting pretty well, 46% from the floor. Out to the wing. And even 3-on-3 break. And with that shot, the Grizzly lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Carter.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is doing
Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. The Heat trail by 8. Powell outside. Pass to the chosen one. Carter outside. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Adebayo with a screen for Powell. 4 on the shot clock. Gets it to go. That one good from Adebayo.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Morant outside. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Here's Lee. Hits the target from 18 feet. Lee's got 26.
Well, he's getting all he can offensively and making the most of it.
Powell outside. Pass to the chosen one. The shot by Carter. Nobody around. From outside, off the mark.
Well, after 3 straight makes, that's their first miss of that.
Morant with a screen on Powell. Back to Lee. And the Grizzlies tap into
They've got the offense clicking. 3 for 4 to start the half and looking confident.
Powell, the pass to Drake. Third quarter here. 3 minutes to come off the clock. Good on the three-point shot. And that's now 18 points for Money.
You know, they've hit the ground running to begin this second half. 4 for 5 so far.
Morant outside. Carter against Lee. Pass to Morant. Fires it up. And the defense really pressing up on him. Made that a tough shot. Here's Carter. And another basket for Miami. And the Grizzlies leading by 5. Back to Lee. To the wing right side. And that one's good. The bodyguard's got 16.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. He's checked in for the Heat. And now, courtesy of the 2K leaderboard, here are the teams that led the NBA in block shots last year. In third, the Grizzlies.
Well, they played great defense last season. They had great rim protection, and they were very disruptive.
The Heat trail by 8. It's Powell on the wing. Carter sets the pick for Powell. A three-pointer off the mark. For Memphis, they've gone 4-6 from the field since the start of the third. On the wing, Jackson. Is defending. Morant against Carter. Shoots from the elbow. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Well, his team has the lead, but this has to be a bit of a concern for him. The shot isn't falling, and it's been a forgettable night.
Here's the chosen one. He's got 15, and it's in there. The chosen one's got 4 points this quarter.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
To stand multiple defensive selections for Bam Adebayo.
Well, look, Kevin, Bam Adebayo has 3 key things for a defender, all right? He is smart, he is tough, and he is very, very versatile. He can guard virtually everyone on the floor at a given time.
Here's the chosen one. He's got 17. And a closer look here at the scoring routine for Memphis.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific, doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
That free throw, no good. And the second free throw, good. And the Grizzlies leading by 5. Back the lead on the arc. A chosen one with the rebound. The chosen one's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Loads it up for Adebayo. A nice shot by Carter. Carter's got 22 points.
You have to stay up on him in that mid-range area. He's deadly for me.
Fires from way outside. No good from Lee.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
Pass to the chosen one. Out to Carter. And it's all evened up. Carter's got 12 now in this quarter.
Well, something changed for him at halftime. He's been more solid on the offensive end.
And here is Lee. 28 points for him. Good-looking shot from the wing. Lee's got 30 points.
Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game, and he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
Drains the three-pointer.
Well, his offense is carrying them right now, and even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Here's Trey. The three-pointer is off the mark. Grizzlies have gotten 6 of the 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. Trying to stuff the alley-oop.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Adebayo with the screen on Lee. Trade the pass to Carter. Over Jackson. The bodyguard grabs the board. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. On the wing lead. Jackson kicks to Morant. Pass to the bodyguard. That's a 2 from Lee. The wing jumper off target. Miami's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. Jaquez the pass to Adebayo. Got a hand on it. Down low. Cuts off the pass. Here's Jaquez. Guarded by Morant. Jaquez with the bucket.
Well, night in and night out, Jaquez loves to attack the middle of that defense.
And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isola. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Here, Ware's checked in. Jerome deciding where to go with it. And the call will be against Khalil Ware. That is his first foul of the game. And the Heat with some changes. Bam Adebayo is checked in for Khalil Ware. Fontecchio's coming in for Carter. And it's Mitchell in for the chosen one. Morant finds Wells. And they took by Wells.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg. Everybody on that bench.
And, guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
Now here's Powell. He has 6. Plenty of bailout on that shot. Powell's got his 3rd basket of the night. Morant outside. In the center of things, Morant.
And I like that they're not settling. Hitting the ball on the interior. 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Outside, Adebayo. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Just so strong. Bam. He's just so tough to stop.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And going back to his numbers from just a season ago, he was knocking it down at a 77% clip.
One shot. One shot.
And it's tied up with that one.
Yeah, you look at the different ways Bam Adebayo can impact the game. He's a player everyone wants on his team.
Here's Morant. Pass to Aldama. Beyond the arc. And it's Morant missing.
Well, that's a shot the defense felt like they could live with, and it worked out for him that time.
Back to Hawkins. Outside, Adebayo. Here's Fontecchio. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo.
3 points.
Fontecchio's got the lead up to 3 now for the Heat. Morant against Mitchell. Throws it up high. It's stolen by Adebayo. Hawkins outside. Pass to Adebayo. Fontecchio sets a screen. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Ja Morant with the rebound. Memphis has gotten 1 of 6 3-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. And the layup is good. Morant's got 8 points.
Well, the defense can't let Morant get comfortable down there, or he'll just continue to torture them.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Left side, Adebayo. Adebayo with a screen for power. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Here's Wells. Not 3 off the mark. And Mitchell launches it from deep. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Heat lead by 1. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the 4th quarter. Next. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
Well, his height gives him the ability to see the floor, and he makes a quick decision and a great pass.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the court for the Heat, Jaime Jaquez is out there. And it's Mitchell, once the chosen one. And it's Jovic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Miami trail. Pass to Cole. For the 3. Jerome with the rebound. And here's Jerome. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Next up will be a home game matchup against the Pacers. That game will conclude with 3-game homestand.
Great pass. Love to see teammates in sync with each other.
Now, here's Mitchell. Out Carter. There's the 3. It's not going to go for him. Goes against Lee. Pass to Spencer. Back to Lee. Shoots over Hawkins. Lee gets the bucket. Lee's got 12 points here in the second half.
Well, that's easy pickings for him. Unless the defense is all over him, he'll take that all day long.
Mitchell gets to post. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got his 4th assist in this one. Memphis leading. Now here's Lee. Pass to Spencer. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
And look, he's had an off night, but it won't matter as long as they hold on to this lead.
Grizzlies have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Lee gets the bucket.
Well, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now, here's Mitchell. No good on the triple.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Here's Jerome. There's the screen. Fires the three. Hawkins with the rebound.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Here's the chosen one, covered by Lee. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Henry Hawkins. That is his first foul of the game. And the Grizzlies leading by 5. Jackson passes to Jerome. Now Lee. Jackson the three. That one, no good.
And maybe, you know, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
Well, sometimes you tell players you can have a good game in a loss. You've just got to keep doing what you're doing, and the rest of us have to figure it out.
Here's Lee. The Heat getting the bucket. Sweet little floater. Lee's got 41.
Yeah, it took just enough off of it for the floater.
Here's the chosen one, covered by Lee. Hawkins with the screen on Lee. Carter for three. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. 36 points for money.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Here's the chosen one. Back to Carter to take the lead. The Grizzlies pull it in. Lee outside. Pass to Spencer. A beautiful reverse layup. And the Grizzlies lead by 4.
And he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Carter with the three. Good on the triple. Carter's got 39.
And until he cools off, I keep the ball in his hand.
Lee outside. Pass to Spencer. Inside. Lee with the steal. Now Lee, defended by Carter. Right wing. Here's Spencer. Offline with his three. The Heat have gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Carter outside. Good. Another from 3.
He's got this defense scrambling, and even when they've got 2 guys on him, he just finds a way to create space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for three-pointers in a single game. Timeout called by Coach Isola. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page.
In a Hall of Fame, can't get like this. It's gonna take patience. Work constant, check up steady maintenance. You might lose homies, you might fake friends. Thought you get it in a year, it might take 10. The realest always comes to surface. Do you know your purpose? Oh yeah, I remember you. Always doubted on the kid. What that tend to do? It turns out motivation. What they said to you. Hate mail all day. It's the price that you pay. In a Hall of Fame, can't get like this. It's gonna take patience. Work constant, check up steady maintenance. You might lose homies, you might fake friends.
sidelines.
Hey guys, over that last break, I was able to catch the message that the Grizzlies head coach was giving to his team. He was harping on the number of offensive rebounds that they've given up. He told them they have to recommit to the defensive glass. He said, quote, "We're not walking away with the W if we don't box out." A simple message, guys, but an important one.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. Mitchell with the steal. And here we go. Carter's getting a fast break chance. Here's Drake, and he dunks it down.
And you talk about fighting your way back into a game. They've shown a lot of grit in this comeback.
Yeah, there is no quit in this team. Making up for that slow start with great composure and determination.
We've known about Jaren Jackson Jr.'s defensive acting, but GA much improved as a scorer as well.
Yeah, range out beyond the arc and his handle, I think it's underrated.
Shoot two.
One of the top two-way bigs in our league.
And that one misses. What a unique skill set Jaren Jackson Jr. coach brings to the floor.
No question, Kevin. He's a two-way player, a defensive player of the year who also has proven he can be a primary scorer, and he can score it from the three-point line, or he can put it on the floor and go to the basket. Plus, he's got a post game. This is one of the most versatile players in the league.
Here's the chosen one. And again for three.
He's now set the team record for most threes in a game. Unreal.
And a lot of it stems from his confidence. Even when he misses, he's sure, he's positive. The next one's going to go in. Lets it go from deep. A chosen one with the rebound.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Powell gets to Carter. And the Heat, another three.
And it looks like they left a defensive effort back in the locker room, guys. They just haven't had the same commitment here defensively in the second half.
Now here's Morant. Pass to the bodyguard. And a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got his 7th assist here tonight.
Well, he's going back to the arc. He might be building some momentum from range here in the second half.
There's Carter. Adebayo. Pocket 6. Here's Ware. Pass to the chosen one. Trying to come right back with the three of his own. It's no good.
Well, so far in the second half, he hasn't been able to get another three to fall. Well, if they can come back and take the lead, this will be because he's carrying it. This quarter's been all about him and his offense.
Now here's Carter. Off target from three-point range. Now Morant. To the inside. Jackson. And the top by Jackson.
He's making sure of that. Jackson with the strong midfield.
Powell the pass to Drake. With the shot. Nails the wide-open jump shot. The chosen one's got 4 this quarter.
It seems like they found their rhythm offensively, and they're shooting the ball much better out of the break.
Now Jackson. And down goes the three.
How about those points from Jackson? Big time.
Here's Adebayo. Now Powell. Adebayo with a screen for Powell.
Adebayo showing some leadership there in a big moment.
Morant outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Could not get off the shot. 24-second violation.
Sometimes the action speeds up on you a little too much. Two teammates not on the same wavelength there.
Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Here's Carter, beyond the arc, connects again from distance.
And this parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
That latest triple ties him for second for the most threes in the game. What a monster he's been from deep.
He's blocked in 2016, which was the top spot for threes in the game for a short block. It's been that kind of takeover display that we've seen here tonight.
Well, defensively, if you're letting Adebayo get rolling, it's time to rethink your approach.
Lee against Carter. Backs it outside. It's Morant. He's off from 3.
Well, I've been here before. You're looking to get back in the game, but desperation threes are not the way to do it.
Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
And they have to play fast, but also smart. Every possession counts right now.
Now here's Lee. Releases. And the defense successful, forcing him into a tough one. They go to the intentional foul.
Jaren Jackson Jr. Second personal foul. First team foul.
From 18 feet away, and they pick up the 2.
They're in total
Timeout.
command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. 40 seconds left here in the fourth quarter.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like he was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
And so they foul intentionally.
Second team foul. At the line for the Heat. 2 shots.
the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second one is good, and both at the line, and it's an 8-point game.
Just too big a deficit to come back from at this point.
Well, you want your players to keep playing hard, but let's be honest, this game's over.
Oh, check out the handles. They're nasty. Spin move had his man grabbing for air.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Shooting for Miami. Taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game. 2 seconds separate the shot clock and game. Puts it up from deep. Cleared away by Adebayo.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
That's one of those heat check shots, and heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
And so it's Miami winning this one. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And that about wraps it up. And for all of us here at the table, Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and our terrific sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us tonight. And now, our player of the game, the chosen one.